Okay, so tell us who you are.
My name is Shala.
And how did you find out about PIZ, Sem?
PIZ, it was the Christian Resource Center headed by Mr. Mutenda, who was asking me whether I would like to come and learn the Word of God at PIZ. Then I agreed.
Excellent.
Yes.
What have you learnt most? You've been here for just over a term. What have you learnt most whilst you've been here?
I have learnt a lot in terms of widening the Word of God. As you have learnt about the book of Malachi,
Yep.
yes, and I have learnt how to interpret it.
Excellent.
Yes, how to know, how to find the Christian gospel and how can you apply in our life. Yes,
Excellent.
I have learnt a lot.
So, the course is a year long. When you've finished the course, what do you hope to do next?
My intention is to continue working the Lord's work, particularly planting the churches and encouraging the Christians in terms of teaching them the Word of God.
Excellent. Yes. Thank you very much. Okay, number one. Who's number two? Okay. Right, so I'm going to stand kind of there-ish. That's good. Talk to me. Pretend the camera isn't there. Just ignore the fact there's a camera. So I'm going to ask you your name, just so that people watching know. How you found out about PIZ.
Yeah.
What you're finding most useful in terms of the things that you're learning here.
Okay.
And what you hope to do next.
Alright.
Okay?
Yeah.
Great. So, tell us your name.
My name is Jonathan Lungu.
And tell us how you found out about PIZ.
I got to know about PIZ with a friend called Ali Nase, based in Osaka. She sort of opened and forwarded with me what PIZ was all about. I thought I don't know what PIZ was, and yeah.
What have you found to be most beneficial? What have you learned most whilst you've been here so far?
I've learned that how to interpret the Word of God. Have the most useful things are actually how, as a Christian, I used to never know how to interpret the Word of God. I never knew how to learn about certain things that are uncommon towards the people out there, like things how to do with salvation, and how my salvation is not really based on work that I do, but through Christ, who by grace has saved my soul.
Wonderful. So, what are you thinking of doing once you finish here at PIZ?
My hopes of once I'm done with PIZ, I'll go back to school, and I want to reach out to many with the Word of God that I've received here in school, in my education. Once I enter my school, I like to preach, I like to become an evangelist towards the people who doesn't know the truth about the Word of God. We might learn, but then they don't have that information that is true. We learn different doctrines. It might open what I have learned. It might become useful to them.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, who's next? This is good. I think I might take up a new career as a reporter or something. Yeah, that's great. So tell us your name.
I'm Banda Innocent.
And tell us how you found out about PIZ.
I have a friend who is pastoring a certain church within Kitwe.
Okay.
He's the one who invited me and he told me about PIZ, though unfortunately he's not here, Salan Kavai. So he's the one who told me about PIZ, though somehow first I refused. I thought there's no way, there's nothing that I want from there. So not until he convinced me, I came here for the conference which was here. Then I saw that it was powerful. And I said, no, I think this is a place.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So you've been here for a term. What are some of the things that you've learnt already at the course here?
I've learnt a lot. I've learnt a lot that at the moment I cannot count, but I have been having a desire all along, ever since I was born again, to have the true word in me and a passion to lead people to the glory of God, but what I've learned much is how to interpret the word of God, because the way I used to interpret the word of God, or the way people are using the word of God in the way they are interpreting, it's not the way I've found out here. Here is deep, and you're able to understand, and it's more or less like something has just moved out from your face. So, like understanding the word to them, then exegesis, and the application, and who is the Lord, who is God. All those I've learned a lot.
Excellent. So what's your plan once you've finished here?
To be very much clear with what I'm learning and the plan that I have after finishing here, I feel like 1 year is not enough for me to be full equipped, because I can see the Bible as a very big thing.
Yeah.
I cannot lie that after here I need to go and plant a church, I need to go and lead people. I think I still need to be pumped in something so that I become big, so that I deliver. So that is my prayer, to add to what I have.
So the possibility of more theological study after this.
Yes.
Great.
If God willing, it is possible. That is my desire. But not at the moment planting a church.
Okay.
I need more. More and more.
Great.
Yes.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, who's next?
It's just a camera, guys. Remember? You see? So,
they're being good, and they're staying out of the camera and far enough away so they're what they say. Step just a little bit closer.
Yeah.
That's great. Yeah. So talk to me. That doesn't exist.
Okay.
So tell us who you are.
I'm Brian Candela.
And how did you find out about PIZ?
How I found out about PIZ, there is a woman who goes to Riverside Chapel, Mrs. Priska Campbell. Is the one who briefed me about it. That's when I applied and was accepted, and here I am.
Excellent.
Yes.
You've been here a term. What have you found most helpful about the course so far?
Actually, it's very amazing. Actually, I've learned a lot. I didn't know that much, and I think for me, it pleases me. It gives me hope.
Great.
It's something which drives me to go on and on and on and on. So, actually, it's a privilege for me to be here.
Wonderful.
I really thank God. Yes.
Yeah. So, what are you planning to do once you've finished here?
Okay. The plans before I came here, I was I'm actually in youth ministry.
Okay.
At my church, I'm a youth chairman, and at the national youth national secretary. So for me, with the knowledge that I can get here, the knowledge that I'm getting here, I think it's really going to help not only me, but my fellow youths out there, especially at my church, and people that surrounds me. Because before actually I came here, I used to work to an non-government organization where you speak to your fellow youths about the word of God and HIV. So for me to have this knowledge, I really thank God, and it's going to help me to speak more. Yes.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Anybody else? Here he comes. Running from the back. Right. You stand about there. Step forward a bit. That's great. Now, camera doesn't exist. Just talk to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So tell us your name.
Sonda.
And Alas, tell us how you found out about PIZ.
In the first place, one of my house group members, who is a sister in the road, hinted to me that Pastor Mo has sent a message that there will be a college which will be planted in Zambia for people to be trained or to be equipped to serve the Lord. How she told me was she knew that I had been interested. Most of the time I've been trying to go into such colleges. And when Pastor Mo came, he phoned me how he was in Lusaka, that he wanted to meet me. When we met, and he showed me the outline of how this college is going to be. And I said, don't leave me out.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So you've been here now for a term. What have you found that you've been learning whilst you've been here?
Yeah, I think emphasis very much, which the things that I've learned much is I neglected to do very much to look at the Old Testament. During my involvement in the ministry, I was very much used to just get involved using the New Testament. But I've found to know the Old Testament has become very useful to even apply the New Testament to the people that I minister to.
Excellent. So once you've finished the course here, what do you hope to do next?
My hope is that I can be used in church planting, because of course from my background I've been involved in church planting. The church together we planted the Kapiri Posh Pilgrim's Chapel, and I think I can be the initial founding member of Uchachacha Chapel, and my household were a cell group that started from there.
Fantastic.
From there, I've seen how the chapels have built. I've been involved in all the chapels that have been planted in Kitwe. So I've seen that this work is a gift to me.
Yeah. Great. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Right, wonderful. So just talk to me. Camera doesn't exist.
Okay.
So tell us your name.
Lennox Kunda Chanda.
And how did you find out about PIZ?
I was quite totally unaware of this institution until when Mr. Mdenda, the director, Christian Resource Center in Chingola, telephoned me in December last year and asked me whether I would be sponsored for a course. I said yes. It's when he explained where the college was and the name of the college.
Excellent. Now you've been here for a term. How have you found that term? What things have you been learning whilst you've been here?
Definitely, specifically speaking, is that the course is quite an eye-opener. Because understanding the Bible is one important thing that many people fail to do. Now, the course content is that we are linking the Old Testament to the New Testament, explaining the method of writing, the narratives, poetic, everything. So we have a better understanding of Scripture now, and we can go out confident explaining the people that we are God's people, correctly dividing the Word of God.
Excellent. So what's your hope? Once you've finished the course at the end of the year, what will you be looking to do next year?
My hopes are quite high.
Wonderful.
Already I've been going out in districts preaching, but now I don't want to water where others have planted already. I want to start planting churches.
Fantastic.
Yes, that is my desire now.
And have you got your eye on an area where you want to start planting churches?
Yeah, we have an area along Lukanga Road. It is quite a distant place from where I stay, Kabwe. It is swampy, and mostly the communities there are fishermen. And people neglect going to such places because maybe of mosquitoes and traveling expenses, because there are no public transports. It's not comfortable for me to be in town every time we are congested. I want to go to where people are lost.
Wonderful. Yes. Excellent. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Is that everyone?
All right, yes, the last one.
Oh, haven't done you yet.
Yes. All right.
So when I say what's your name, you reply trouble.
Okay.
Step forward just a little bit. Yeah, that's great.
All right,
that's
thank
fine. So ignore the camera, it's not there. Just talk to me. Okay?
Okay, right.
Tell us your name.
My name's Mebin Mkuka.
And tell us how you found out about the college here, PIZ.
Well, actually, I came to find out about this place through one of my friends, by the name of Fin Kondowe. Yeah, because he's the person that actually told me about this place. Yes, because he used to visit Kitwe, yeah, frequently from Kazungula. Yeah, so when he came back, that's when he told me about this place. So I never hesitated, because my prayer all along was that I have to be in a school where I can be able to be taught how to interpret the scriptures, yes, according to the way they have to be, because like the way it is, most of the preachers actually they don't preach according to the way the Bible is supposed to be preached. So I really had that heart of just being in a school. Sure. So basically, yeah, that's how I came to know about this place.
So has PIZ met your expectations? You've been here for one term so far. What have you been learning whilst you've been here?
Well, actually, what I can say is that PIZ, it has really helped me so much, actually, in the handling of the Word of God. Yes, because for these few months that I've been here, I've really learned a lot, in the sense that I'm even able now to interpret the Bible, yes, from its context. We come to exegesis, then we also come to connect to gospel reflection, and then also to today, to us now. Yeah, so actually I've really been helped so much, and also been taught a lot, actually. Yes.
Excellent. So the course finishes at the end of the year. What are you planning to do once you finish the course here?
Well, my plans are that I'll get fully involved into church planting, because that has been my passion all along. Yeah, so with PIZ also being there for me in terms of biblical interpretation and so on. So that it is also my springboard, yes, to go flat out into church planting, yes, and missions, yes, and so far, as I was in Zimbabwe during our holiday, I even saw a need of planting one church. So meaning to say that immediately after school, after we graduate, then I'll straight go to Zimbabwe, yes, and do the church planting.
Great.
Sure.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Another one, last one.
No, we've done, Jonathan.
Is already.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Thank you.